silently as if turned to stone. His shiny pincers glittered in the gentle sunlight, and his face no longer showed just the playful competitiveness of childhood, but seemed to carry a thoughtful hue, as if a great matter was about to await him. Behind Cricket was a long shadow cast down from the tall grass above, slowly stretching forward, as if reminding him of the journey that a newly matured Cricket would have to face. The lightweight field cloak fluttered in the wind. Dry grass dust caught on the backpack leaves shaped like a wandering life. Cricket turned his face to meet his mother's gaze one last time before leaving the nest. The dawn's glow tinted Cricket's eyes golden, making them clear and wide. It was the wide-eyed look of someone beginning to experience the world, curious yet cautious, excited with a hint of worry, still bearing the pride of a child, but already glimpsing an awareness of a responsibility greater than himself. The backlight highlights the small but sturdy figure, casting a long shadow of Cricket on the ground. That long shadow is not only associated with youth, but also symbolizes beginnings, the first steps that everyone experiences when leaving their familiar home. Beside the small nest covered with the old brown color of the earth, Mother Cricket stood silently. Her figure was thin and gentle. Her simple patchwork leaf dress seemed to contain the whole heartfelt care of the earth and sky. Her face showed a hint of sadness, but her eyes shone brightly with faith, her gaze following her child not to hold back, but to support and encourage. Standing right at the nest's entrance, half of her body welcomed the soft, pale yellow light, while the other half remained in warm shadow. Every word she advised was gentle and profound, urging her child to walk firmly, grow up, but always keep a kind and pure heart. That image forever remains a framed memory for any journey, no matter how far one goes, always carrying a deep longing for the old home and a mother's embrace. Taking the first step out of his birthplace, Demen had not yet blended into the rhythm of the green forest life when a sudden incident occurred. In the dense forest, the shadow of a fierce sparrowhawk suddenly swooped by, narrowing its sharp, cold eyes to look down at the tiny life beneath its feet. Its gray-brown speckled feathers looked like camouflage among the leaves, but sometimes flared fiercely under the red fire of dawn. Its sharp beak was as dangerous as a blade. Its large wingspan covered the sky, and its feathers bore mysterious markings like ancient tattoos of the forest underworld. Wrapped around the sparrowhawk were green vines, and the outer layer of grass armor further emphasized its rebellious warrior nature. Chimsi is the embodiment of the law of the deep forest, where the strong prevail and the weak perish, where those who rely solely on strength must always be wary of power. The sound of wings flapping sharply, the shadow of the bird descending fiercely threatening, Chimsei's impulsive face sneers, thinking he holds the power. But for Demen, this is not only the first danger of life, but also a test, forcing him to learn to use wisdom instead of rushing headlong into confrontation with strength. Around them, the forest light is tinged with a shimmering red. Cold winds blow, creating uneasy vibrations. The rustling leaves sound like the footsteps of ghosts. The atmosphere is tense. All of Damon's senses are highly stimulated. He must remain calm, see everything with wide eyes, and listen with a heart that knows how to hear. After enduring that danger, while the sweat on his back had not yet dried, Cricketer men wandered bewildered into a strange corner of the forest, where the tree shadows draped with mist, and the light shifted to a deep blue. There, under the old leaves hanging like a temple roof, was the figure of the hermit mantis. Tall and thin like a shadow, with two long forelegs neatly folded like meditation sticks, his entire body dressed in ancient garments woven from decayed leaves. His deep eyes behind round glasses always shone with the thoughtful, reflective look of a seasoned sage. The hermit praying mantis speaks little. Every word he utters is the culmination of many years of experience. Like water settling after many layers of forest leaves, he is not outside the harsh flow of the laws of the green forest, but has chosen to live differently, quietly, compassionately, prioritizing virtue, using knowledge instead of violence. Under the veil of mist, gentle light flows around, creating a tranquil space where time seems to slow down for the great ideas of morality to settle. At the foot of the praying mantis, sometimes weaving through memory and recollection, is a series of images of the ghosts of past wars. It is the army of warrior insects, bodies clad in armor made of leaf wings, hands gripping weapons made from sharp thorns. They flash into view, then vanish under the blood-red flashes, the sounds of clashing weapons echoing faintly. The movements of these ghosts are slow and hazy, as if old memories still haunt nearby, reminding of the cruelty and loss that war brings. A visual lesson for the cricket. Power is not the goal, and using force to resolve conflicts only prolongs enduring suffering for generations to come. Summer beats the rhythm outside the window at night, but the forest continues to tremble with every breath of life. Cricket, once a young, playful cricket, learning to lift his head and face challenges, gradually replaces his competitiveness with calmness, the ability to listen, and the wisdom of his elders. Everything his mother advised, her silhouette at the nest's entrance, along with the calm words of the praying mantis echoing in his ear, will become invaluable baggage for the life ahead. Each character, from the loving cricket's mother, the fierce sparrow, to the wise praying mantis, is a piece, a turning point in the journey of growth of a little cricket in the vast countryside. That journey is not easy for everyone, but it is always worthwhile, because every step, every memory, every shadow and light coexisting is the most wonderful path to maturity.